first, then taped them off and sprayed the green on the deck, but I just didn't know how long it was going to be before I got to paint the green as much as it's been raining, so I just went ahead and painted it green to get it sealed up. That way my primer didn't get faded out in case it was a week or so before I got it, so that's why I did the deck first. So it took me about an hour to get this all taped off, but it's gonna be nice today, so hopefully I'll get all these docked out. So this is where we're at. Just painted all that for the second time on the bottom side, so I'm gonna let that dry. It's got 2 coats on it. Now I'm gonna paint these other parts over here. Plastic all peeled off. Got these gearboxes coated again. Got all the tape pulled off the serial numbers and the vents up here, the fuel plugs. So once these get good and dry, I'm gonna tape around the bottoms here and be able to get this painted again. I can't paint now because it's super hot. It'll burn your hand if you just hold it on there. So I got this all painted this morning. These lifting rods, they go through right here. They both poke through there to go to the hitch, and then back there on the back axle. I got this painted, this other divider box painted. Let those cure out for today and try to get them recoated tomorrow. I'd like to get another coat on that tomorrow if possible. It's supposed to rain tomorrow night. These are cured out over here, so now I'm going to work on getting this tail section bolted back up to the back, so this part's ready, and I'll go ahead and coat it later. The other side, once it gets bolted up, I did decide I'm not going to do a clear coat, just for the fact that if any of it does start peeling off, it makes it hard just to take a rattle can and touch it up, because it just gets all nasty looking. So I'm just gonna leave it like it is for now. So pretty happy with the second coat of paint. This turned out real smooth. Even the spots that were, kind of bad, rusty, just turned out nice and smooth, and it looks really good. So I think I'm going to go with 2 coats on it. I may end up and put a 3rd coat on the top of that deck just because, but this being underneath, it's not going to be taking as much sunlight, and no grass is going to be piling up on it at any given time, since it's upside down, so everything that gets on it can run off. So I'm going to leave this 2-coated on the bottom of these rails. I'm going to flip it over, like I said, get it bolted up. Today I'm getting all the PTO shafts prepped so they can be painted black. We got the new U-joint yokes installed on these that were really worn, this shaft and this shaft. Got the skid plate on, or side skirt on this side. Had to do a little bit more heating on it down here to get it straightened out. Got that crack welded up. Now I'm getting ready to do the other side, which is here. If you remember, this part right here was folded back. My dad got that heated up, bent back out straight, and re-welded. And we got all these axles welded in, and we thought we were going to get new pipe for this and weld it on, but didn't have much luck finding anything this size. So this one was originally welded in, so we just went ahead and welded these other ones in. So now these bolts in here are basically just for looks, but so we got all them in. I got all this linkage bolted up yesterday. New bolts for it. I was able to reuse those pins. I built them up with some weld and grinded them down for this corner one here. Had to actually put a grade 8 bolt in that one because it was missing one. New bolts in those, and new bolt there. And then we were able to actually use the pins over here. As you can see, they fit in there good. So now this doesn't have all that movement back and forth. I mean, it's got a little bit, but this side does. I got those pins cleaned out to where they can be greased again, so now you can actually grease these slots in here to reduce the wear, so hopefully we don't have any more. And got that spot welded up over there. Got this last spot welded up right there. Got that transport lock latch welded up, and I gotta fix this part right here because it's pushing. It's kind of crooked, so it throws off the deal. So we cut it out and get it more straight. So what I do is I just stick my hand down here like inside of it and just sit here and rub it back and forth to break all the grease loose. Kind of just rub around all the edges, inside and out, and that pretty well gets it mostly cleaned out of there. Alright, so now I got all the races, or not races, but I got all the bearings out of these wheel hubs, and I scraped most all the bulk grease out with some paper towels and some Walmart sacks. So now what I'm doing is I'm just getting the rest of the grease out, soaking them in some diesel fuel because it dissolves the grease pretty good. So I'm going to clean all these hubs and get them dried out and wiped down. And the ones that are done, you can see how clean they are inside. So these are going to be ready. I'm going to clean the bearings, get them repacked, repack all these, and put those new seals on the back of them. So that's what I'm doing now, is cleaning the rest of these hubs out. I got the all the bearings and the hub caps in there soaking. So I'm just going to sit here and clean all these hubs off. All these are primed, bolted in, welded in. I got a few spots that I'm going to go back, like right in here. I'm going to chip out that and some of that powder coat still. I'll keep finding little random spots. Get all that done, clean this off, do a little more sanding and some spots we got scraped up like over here before I put another coat of green on. The gearboxes are done. I'm going to call them good, so I'm going to wrap them up in paper and tape it off. I got some new blade bolt shield wing nuts to go on here, 6 of those. Side skirts on. That other hydraulic cylinder that went to the middle was really worn out bad on this yoke, so we had this bigger cylinder off the old John Deere disc that we had. So it's the same length, so we're going to go ahead and mount it on there and paint it up black. Had to do a little bit of grinding to thin this down a hair for the transport lock. As you seen earlier, we mocked it up, got this bushing fixed back to where it's in here straight, got everything in line and grinded down to where it needs to be to function properly. So that's taken care of. I got to paint that again, this part, put another coat on it along with those parts over there. They'll get one more coat for the bottom side, and then I'll flip them over and coat the tops. We'll wash this thing down really good one more time. And I got this side skirt on, as you seen earlier. Wash it down one more time, and hopefully one day this week I can get it painted. I got these all painted black. They're all gonna get, I gotta roll these over, paint this side, and coat them again. These I'm not really that worried about because they go inside, so they don't get much on them. I'm just gonna coat them again. This part sticks out to the hitch, and these do too, so they're gonna definitely get another coat. Recoat that divider box. I'll put it on last, that way I don't have to tape it up. So gonna get the hitch brought over here. I don't know if I want to, probably gonna go ahead and paint this 2 more times before I put that hitch on. Maybe I'll paint it one more time, put the hitch on, and paint it all one last time. So I got 2 coats on the bottom of the hitch, which is probably good enough, but the top side I'm going to 3-coat everything on the top side, just because it takes a little bit more sun and all the stuff collects on it and everything. So like these little spots, I hit this with the power washer. It was some powder coat that chipping off again, so I'm going to come back with my sander and get a few of these little spots that I can find. So anyway, hopefully one day I'll get this painted. I sent the tires and wheels off to get sandblasted. I started to use that wire wheel on them, and it was just too hard to get around all them wheel bolts and just get down in there to get the powder coat off. I was really having a tough time. So my neighbor owns a sandblasting company, and he was nice enough to let me take them over to his shop so he could sandblast them for me. And they're gonna sandblast them and go ahead and prime them, and they'll probably be back maybe this next week sometime. Then I'll get them painted black. That's where we're at for now. Anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you check out all of our other videos, part 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is probably going to be one more after this episode, and hopefully we're done with it. So anyways, if you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, hit that like button, and we'll see you guys next time.